Welcome to English Mouth, real English for how people actually talk. Let me tell you something. You can be the hardest worker on the team, heads down delivering, never complaining, and still get passed over for a promotion. Meanwhile, someone who does half your work but talks about it twice as much, they get the title. There's a skill behind it. It's called managing up, making sure the person who controls your career actually sees what you're doing. Let's get into it.
Your manager is not a mind reader. Report proactively. Here's the number one mistake people make. They think good work speaks for itself. It doesn't. Your manager is busy juggling 10 people and their own boss breathing down their neck. If you don't tell them what you did, they genuinely don't know. Silence doesn't read as hardworking. It reads as nothing's happening. So don't wait to be asked. Send updates before they come looking. The golden rule here is called no surprises. Your manager should never be caught off guard, good or bad. A simple format that works is progress, plans, problems. What I did, what I'm doing next, what I'm stuck on. Instead of staying silent, send this. Quick update, finish the Q3 report, starting the vendor review next. And I'm blocked on budget approval. Can you help unblock that? 3 lines. Now your manager knows you're moving, knows what's next, and knows exactly how to help. You just became the person they don't have to worry about, and that person gets trusted with more.
Lead with the result, then the details. This one changes how smart you sound instantly. Most people present like a story. First this happened, then that, then this, and finally here's the result. By the time you get to the point, your busy manager has zoned out. Flip it. Result first. Details only if they ask. Example, don't. So I looked at the data, then I talked to the team, then we tried a few things, and eventually sales went up 15%. Do, sales went up 15% this quarter. Here's what drove it. Want the details? Senior people think in headlines. Give them the headline first. It makes you sound like someone who already thinks like a leader, and that's exactly the impression that gets you promoted.
Turn your work into numbers. I worked really hard on this means nothing. This saved us. 20 hours a week means everything. Managers live in a world of metrics. Their boss judges them on numbers, so numbers are the language they actually hear. If you can put a number on your work, you instantly go from busy to valuable. Vague. I improved our reporting process. Nice, but forgettable. Measurable. I cut our reporting time from 3 days to half a day. That's about 10 hours back for the team every week. Same work, but the second one sticks in your manager's head, and this is the key part. It's the kind of line they can repeat to their boss. When your manager can brag about you upward, you've just made them look good. And people promote the ones who make them look good.
Already do the job you want next. Here's a secret about promotions that most people get backwards. They think, I'll get promoted and then I'll do bigger work. But it's the opposite. You get promoted because you're already doing the bigger work. Nobody gives you the next title as a reward. They give it to you because you've already proven you can handle that level. So look at the role above you. What does that person actually do? Start doing pieces of it now, quietly, without being asked. Take on the problem nobody owns. Think one level bigger than your job description. In practice, if your boss handles the client relationship, start preparing the summaries they use. Make their job easier and learn it at the same time. If the next level owns strategy, start bringing one strategic idea to each meeting, not just status updates. By the time promotion season comes, it's not a question of can she do it, you're already doing it. The decision makes itself.
Learn to read the big picture numbers. Most people only see their own little piece. But if you want to move up, you have to start seeing the board the way your boss sees it. Zoom out. Understand the numbers that matter at their level, the team's targets, the department's goals, what the business actually cares about this quarter. Because when you can connect your small task to the big picture, you stop sounding like an employee and start sounding like a partner. Small views. I finished my part of the project, just your box. Big views. I finished my part, and it keeps us on track for the regional target, which I know is the priority this quarter. See the difference? The second one shows you understand what your boss is being judged on. That's the moment they start thinking of you as someone ready for more responsibility because you're already thinking at their level.
Understand your manager's scorecard. Here's something almost nobody does, and it's pure gold. Your manager has their own targets, the things their boss judges them on. If you find out what those are and help move them, you become the person your manager literally cannot afford to lose. So just ask. In your next one-on-one, say something like, "The question that changes everything. What would make this quarter a win for you? I want to make sure my work is pointing in the right direction." This is not kissing up. This is the smartest question you can ask, because now you know exactly where to aim. When your work directly makes your boss look good to their boss, your promotion stops being a favor. It becomes in their own interest to push for you.
Stop being afraid to present. And here's the one that holds so many people back, especially if English isn't your first language. You avoid presenting. You let someone else speak in the meeting. You do amazing work and then go invisible the moment it's time to show it. And I get it. It's scary. But here's the hard truth. The person who presents the work gets the credit for the work. Every time. You don't have to be a perfect speaker. You just have to be willing to stand up and own your results. A slightly nervous person who presents their own win beats a brilliant person who stays silent, because visibility beats perfection. Volunteer for the update. Speak in the meeting. Put your name on the work out loud. Remember, your manager can only promote what they can see. Do the work, then make sure they see it. That's not bragging. That's just making sure the right person knows the truth.
So let's bring it home. Report proactively. Lead with results. Put numbers on your work. Do the next role before you get it. See the big picture. Learn your boss's scorecard. And for the love of your career, present your own work. None of this is about being fake or kissing up. It's about one simple truth. Your manager can't reward what they can't see. Do great work, yes, but then make it visible. That's not the opposite of being humble, it's just being smart about your own career. Nobody's going to do it for you.
That's all for today. The full transcript is in the description if you want to practice these. And hey, what do you struggle with most in English? Drop it in the comments. Subscribe so you don't miss it. I will see you in the next episode.